So basically, and the Tiffany necklace that went missing, like I say, also, they were trying to pull it off. They were trying to rip, like Jack and Jhon McCain or somebody, or JFK or somebody was down inside the trench, trying to get the necklace off the girl because it was a really tight fit. I forget exactly which one it was, but they were trying to get it off her body, and they couldn't get it off her body, and they were pulling with both hands, trying to rip it, trying to break it. And they might have even tried bolt cutters. I'm not exactly sure, but they could not get it off, so they decided to chop off her head or something like that. It was really nasty, and they found blood on the necklace. They tried to wash it off and all that kind of stuff. But the Tiffany necklaces are made of titanium. Only the best for me. So the necklaces are actually made of, the backing for the necklace, of course, was made of titanium. And apparently Jack Nixon, nor JFK, nor Jhon McCain knew exactly how strong titanium is. But yeah, it's a titanium alloy, and basically they were taking this poor little girl, poor young 18-year-old girl, and they were like trying to rip the necklace off her neck. And just pulling on her like a rag doll, both hands just yanking on her necklace, trying to get it off, with her dead body after they dug her back up, and trying to get the necklace off. And they couldn't get it off, so they eventually just sawed off her head. And then said, "Oh, we recovered the necklace! We recovered the necklace!" So, anyway, and I wanted to find out about it, so, apparently it was Jhon McCain or Richard Nixon or Jimmy Carter or one of them that had basically grabbed this girl, and then he felt powerful, so he grabbed the girl by the neck and kissed her like that, and she pushed him away in front of everyone, and I think there was a door behind them or something, so he pushed her in, and I think they raped her and then strangled her or something, and then we're going to dump the body, and they couldn't get the clasp off because it's one of those magnetic locks, because it was designed by Tiffany or whatever. The Tiffany company basically designed it, and they had their own security team, security everything. This is back in 1940s or 1950s when this happened, or 1930s. Anyway, like I said, I own Panama. I green-lighted $180 million when nobody even had $100 to rub together. I'm the world's largest producer of gold, silver, nickel, and aircrafts, and own basically the United States, Panama, Colombia, Europe, Australia pretty much, and Russia and China. And all my people my people love me so much because, I wanted a pair of shoes on every foot. A shoe on every foot, pair of pants for every worker, a shirt, and I wanted it, and I gave them also their Sunday best. Saturday, we used to have a 6-day work week, so they would have one day off on Saturday, and there's the bowling alley in Panama. And there's other bowling alleys, and there's other events, the theater and stuff like that. And I paid for all those buildings to be built. And so, as for being one of my workers, one of my employees, or one of my military people, everyone got 5 pairs of clothes, or actually at first it was 2 pairs, and it was 3 pairs, it was 4 pairs of clothes basically, that goes with being in the military or being at one of my companies. And then you got a Sunday best, which was basically a really nice, it's an expensive cloth, and better pants, basically. And the shoes, that was a little bit optional. I was like, well, because I'm doing all this. Although originally I didn't pay them that much, so I might have thrown in the pair of shoes. I don't know. Later on, as I got more services, as I got more mass production, because I started out with employing shoemakers, and then I was employing, we were going automated with everything, because I was getting more and more and more people trying to clothe more and more people, trying to do more and more and more, and so. I'm getting more and more involved in the earth, basically, and, I'm basically directing all this stuff. So, you know, and it's, you know, shipping and everything else. Anyways, so anyway, yeah. So it became a very involved thing. But I mean, I'm Lucifer of 80 galaxies or 800 galaxies, and builder of the sun and builder of the earth. Anyway, so from the point in time of Panama, basically, I guess, in 1912, pretty much the Republicans or Roosevelt or some people basically decided that they were going to take it all in or something like that, and they were going to take over and everything. I don't really know exactly, but basically that's pretty much the way it is, and they thought I was just like anybody else, like I'm just another person, right? Well, not exactly. I'm not exactly just a person. So in 1917, they decided to kill me. I think it was 1912 when the Panama was done, and they were like, "Oh wow, this is amazing. I have to own this." And that's when they originally, you know, were riding in the Titanic, and they decided they were going to kill me. Anyway, so and that's when it all started. So then, you know. Anyway, so, yeah. So, I was like a little child back then, so they start killing everybody that's old, assuming that they're my parents. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really know the exact details or why they did it or what they did. And then they want to kill me. Anyway, and they do give me an incurable disease or some kind of poison or something in 1917, which technically kills me. So, anyway, and then they figure that I'm gone, I'm dead. It's over. Although what they did to me in 1850 was a lot more. In 1850, they tied me, when I got done with the Russian railroad, they actually tied me to a nuclear bomb, and that's when they actually really killed me. So then I come back, and I think somebody even said, well, when we first saw you again, we didn't think it was you. So I guess I came back in I don't know. So then I die in the White House, and then, so anyway. Well, I'm around, you know. Yeah, it was the same me, though. Anyway, though, but as Brian, I did some other stuff, so. I don't know, I mean, I'm the inventor of the particle creation process, and basically the ancient old inventor of basically sun, stars, and everything in between, and possibly even particle matter. Like, I think I actually invented particle matter, is actually what it was, a long, long time ago. But I don't really know, I'm not really sure, like, I died, so, and I would have deleted that information anyway, because, you know, I don't want them messing around with the particles of the universe. So, that would actually be very, very, very bad. Somebody, like, because like I say, I know Nixson and Jhon McCain and Jimmy Carter wanted to kill everything. That's what they were going to do. So, anyway, yeah, they're going to nuke the planet, kill me, kill everyone else, and anyway, so, you know, and so I'm just like, whatever, you know.